Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where you are, how is everyone doing today? So I just looked at my phone and so I have a whopping 5%. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that because I like to use my phone as reference during stream. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Let's see who all is in here. Nicholas, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're still here, Nicholas. Flower Loki, welcome in. Welcome in. By the way, I hope everyone has claimed their first, second, or third. Full disclosure, though, you can only claim it after the stream has officially started. So not after I've come in, but when you start seeing the gathering soon. Prior to that, the bot is not awake and therefore it will not recognize you. But once the gathering soon has started, the bot is awake and you can claim your first, second, or third. So yeah, and for those of you who missed that, because it is February, February is my favorite month, Black History Month, the month of love, my birthday month, I decided to add ways to earn sugar cubes and not just redeem your sugar cubes. So claiming first, second, or third earns you sugar cubes. That is one of the additions to the parlor this past week. Okay, but let me continue saying my hellos. Hi, Nick. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? For those of you who do not know Nicole, aka NYC Hearts Gaming, she is a cozy but cozy chaos variety streamer here on YouTube. So streaming Dreamlight Valley, streaming Heartopia, Animal Crossing. She plays Sims, hasn't started streaming it yet, but definitely has a catalog of Sims videos on her channel. And overall, like I said, a variety gamer, but every now and again, because every now and again, she'll just throw a new game in the mix. So go check out Nicole, NYC Hearts Gaming. If you like it here, you'll love it over there. So thank me later. But hello, Nicole. Sissix, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Jamie, hey, how are you? All right. Oh, who is having? Ooh, Flower Loki's having a chocolate robos. Ooh, that sounds really warm and cozy right now. I do not have tea with me because I ended up having a late dinner and I don't like having tea right after my dinner. So I'll just be drinking water during stream today. Zach, welcome in. Happy National Valentine Shopping Reminder Day. So funny. I think I saw you share that in an earlier stream. I don't remember whose. However, when I saw it, I was like, wow, there really is a thing for everything, a day for everything, like a national something for something. And I remember I used to be one of those people like, that's so silly. However, in recent years, I have come to appreciate them more because life is short, life is hard. Why not celebrate the most frivolous of things every single day? Celebrate all the things. So happy National Valentine's Shopping Reminder Day, everyone. And hopefully this is your Valentine's Day shopping reminder if you are celebrating such a thing. Stormy, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Cherise, hello, hello. You finally caught a stream. I think that calls for a little commotion. All right, I'm happy you were able to catch a stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Abby, how are you? I'm so sorry I missed your premiere this morning. I was absolutely planning to be there, but I slept in. No worries, Abby. I promise you, between me and sleep, I will always tell you to choose sleep. So I hope you enjoyed your sleeping in. No need to apologize. I did have a video premiere this morning. It is my ranking of the houses that I own in DDV. If you did not see said video, shameless plug. It is live on the channel. Feel free to go check it out. Let me know in the comments what different choices you would have made, how many houses you own. Those of you who were there earlier, we kind of threw it out there that I might do a live ranking. So using my already made ranking system, but then giving you guys like one veto power per person. I'm gonna figure out what that'll all look like, but everyone seemed excited to do that, so I'm gonna pick one of my upcoming streams and we're gonna do that in there so we can see what the end results look like and how they differ from my original rankings. But yeah, again, Abby, no worries. I promise you are all good. Let me go ahead and grab that link though. For those of you who did miss it, you can watch that right there. All right, let's see. I'm playing catch up, and I know if I read real time comments, I'll never catch all the stuff in the beginning, so bear with me. Everyone's saying hello to one another. That always makes me so happy, by the way. Obviously, when I'm on the other end and I'm coming in and I'm waving to people, you know, we have our rapport, those of us who are in the chat. But on this side of the stream, just seeing you guys all say hi and catch up, it really gives me the warm and fuzzies. It's an amazing time. Corgi, welcome in. How are you? How is your day going? Or your evening, I guess now. All right, let's see. I threw up the tally, so let's see where we stand with the sugar cubes at the moment. Corgi sitting very comfortably at 2,085 sugar cubes. Crust 1,475. Me 1,365. Nicole creeping up on 880. Jabs rounding out the top 5 with 860. Then we have New, Flower Loki, Topher, Tiger Lily, and Dom rounding out the top 10. Let's see if there are any shakeups in the parlor this evening. Um, Nick Ho, yes, you did ask if you could claim first. Obviously, that was 5011 lifetimes ago. But yes, I think you could have, or Nicholas. So I'm just gonna keep scrolling and see who claimed it. These are all the current redemptions in the parlor. So the first half, Bridgerton, Chore, Danbury, all of those, all the way through wish list, are just free commands, just for your amusement. Some of them are the daily ritual stream commands. So get your drink, get your treat, do your vibe check. Those are in the redemption ones, and not me losing my place. All right, that was rude. YouTube. There we go. And so that's what's in the next chunk, where you can redeem not last, daily affirmation, again, vibe check, going all the way up to the larger redemptions. You can use your sugar cubes on those. Hopefully you're checking your balances, exclamation point sugar, to see how many sugar cubes you have. Robert, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I saw Abby, I saw Corgi. I feel like I'm doing really well. Always fantastic, especially on a Friday. Yes, 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 yes. TGIF. Stormy, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I think I'm getting close to the bottom. This feels close. All right, Abby, 490 sugar cubes. Thank you. Yes, it is my celebration season. And so that's why I've also been experimenting and just doing a little razzle dazzle here in the parlor for this month. It is also a milestone birthday. So for me, milestone means it's a multiple of 5 or 10. And so I'm a millennial. That gives you about like 4 or 5 ages to choose from. So I'm turning one of those. And I'm excited. This might be the most streams I do in one month. So I'm excited to be in this celebration season with all of you. I don't know, it feels very surreal. A year ago, if you asked me if I was going to be streaming, I'd be like, no. And now here we are. All right, let's see. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Okay, Quirky's having a rose petal black tea. I did update, for those of you who missed the last stream, I did update the cafe menu and the treat menu with some Valentine's inspired selections. And so Quirky's having a rose petal black tea. Abby is having a hibiscus rose. Both sound delicious. Stormy, how do you only have 20 sugar cubes? That feels incorrect. Because I don't think I've seen you spending them. I need to look at your balance. That feels very incorrect. I don't like that number. So I will double check that. Stormy, are you subscribed? Because I know subscribing gets you some, and then obviously chatting, and I feel like I've seen you chatting. But yes, I will look into that. Let's see. Let's continue. You celebrated a good day with a milkshake. First of all, I love a milkshake. What kind did you get? Second of all, so happy to hear you had a good day. Let's see. Okay, why does it keep dropping me? And then, okay, we're gonna get there eventually. Okay, milkshake, I'm caught up. Okay, there we go. I'm glad you enjoyed your sleeping in, Abby. Dom saying hi to Abby and Sunny and all the. By the way, Charisse, I go back and forth between calling you Charisse and Sunny. I think you said you preferred Sunny, so just correct me on that. By the way, it is my brain sees Charisse and says Charisse, so just let me know your actual preference or if it doesn't matter. You do have a sweet tooth, Corgi, at least when you're in the parlor. By the way, the other day I was bringing my daughter to school, and I guess a new family must have moved in the area, or maybe they just got a new dog. I just saw the cutest little corgi just sitting outside. And I was like, oh, and I realized I've also never seen a corgi in real life in person until that moment. And I immediately thought of you. So, and corgi is to go with the chocolate robos, having a mini red velvet slice. Mm, that sounds amazing. Yes, that will do nicely. So glad it is corgi approved. Minx, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. We love red velvet here as well, Abby. And you are having a chocolate truffle. Yes, these Valentine's treats. Snaps for me. Carice, welcome in. How are you? How are you? How are you doing this evening? You are subscribed, Stormy, so I need to look at that. Because no one should be that low unless they spent everything, and I don't even think that's possible. So, ooh, a chocolate shake from Burger King. One, I haven't had Burger King in months, but when I go, it's always a good time. Two, love a chocolate shake. So well done, well done. Hold on. Your girl is so in style right now, so cute. Call you Sunny. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you. And thank you. So actually, this is one of the outfits that lives in my Daisy's boutique. I was in there the other day visiting someone else's boutique, and I was like, I haven't worn this in a while. She's a cutie. So I decided to throw this on for the season because it's wintry, it's Valentine-y, it's the vibe. New, welcome in. How are you? Holds on, everyone. Another amazing creator in the chat. We have new name, Cozy Chaos. Another amazing cozy chaos creator, variety creator here on the Tube of You, playing Dreamlight Valley, Animal Crossing. New, are you going to be getting back into Dinkum? They're trying to coerce her into playing Heartopia. It is a cozy, crazy good time over there. Lots of laughs. So if you like it here in the parlor, you will absolutely love it over there. Thank me later. What are we up to in the valley today? And thank you for hitting the like button on the way in. So we're not even going to spend a lot of time in the valley. I'm not even going to hold you. This was originally supposed to be a full Nikki stream. That is what chat chose on Monday. However, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the fact that we had a lot of information come out in the valley today. So I figured, especially since I hadn't logged into my game, we would do my dailies, discuss the updates. We're not watching the video. I think we've all seen the trailers by now. And then at the top of the hour, assuming I don't yap too much, we're going to switch into Infinity Nikki. Because I do want to spend more time in Nikki. And like I said, that is what chat chose on Monday. It is the month of love, and that love means care and appreciation and gratitude. And so if y'all want Nikki, we're playing Nikki, and especially since a lot of people said they have never seen the game, so that's what we're gonna do. But we're just gonna do some dailies in the valley this evening before going over there while talking about the updates. How are you today, New? I saw you earlier, but how you doing? All right. My friend's got a corgi named Pickles. I love the name Pickles. I'm not a animal person, a pet person, but I do have an appreciation for the way people love their pets. Um, I've had siblings who have pets, friends who have pets. So again, I can appreciate it. It's just not my tea. I had a dog for maybe 4 hours, and that was it. That was all that I could handle at the time. Maybe future me. We're saying hello. We're saying hello. I have a corgi and I get excited every time I see one, including my own. Next time I pass, if I see them, I might like pull over and ask them if I can take a picture or something because I was like, oh, so cute. But they could have also been dog sitting. I have no idea. I just know I've never seen a corgi, and then I saw one that day. So, and it keeps skipping me. What is happening? Okay, not the queen dining at BK. Interesting choice. No, don't you start. Although I do need to have a food conversation with y'all. Nicole, you're gonna have to come to the front of the parlor for this one, by the way. I did tag you in the video before we bring that conversation up. I do need to know if you saw the video that I tagged you in your Discord, and that will determine the course of the conversation as I continue. I know I need to get back into Dinkum. Seriously, I do miss it. Listen, I've never played Dinkum, but I do know it had a hold on you. By the way, because this is an evening stream, everyone is awake in the household. So in case you just hear a little ruckus in the background, that's just the rest of the house. Pay it no mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. Carice, I watched your video today and I agreed with your tears. That makes me very happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. New, I also enjoyed the video. I would love to hear see you rank your best house bills. Ooh. I mean, that might take me another 3 years of playing. However, maybe I will do that. Like, I could do something like that probably after I finish an entire map. So like when I finish and turn me, I'll maybe rank my favorite ones there. I do record all of my builds, so I guess we can also use my recordings as a point of reference. But you've just given me a wonderful idea, New. But also you too. Yeah, when are you? We're gonna give me some rankings. And don't you owe me an ugly house build? My poor Nikki has been neglected lately. Too many games, not enough time. Same, Jamie. I go into Nikki, do my dailies, but recently, like the past week or two, I've been getting back into it because I want to progress in the 2 point storyline. And so we're not going to be doing questing when we switch over to Nikki. But I do want to progress. I want to make sure I at least unlock more of the map. So yeah, we're just gonna be exploring and just see what happens basically. But it is hard, especially when you play a lot of games. I play 4 now. DDV, Animal Crossing. I just started Tiny Bookshop, and Nikki. I will continue. I will keep Nikki on that list as a game as I'm actively playing. But that means there's a few that I'm not actively playing. Like there's only so many hours in the day. And I'm sure many of us can relate. We hyperfixate. Like we get in the zone, whether it's decorating or questing or some new shiny game looking at you, Heartopians. And it's hard sometimes to swing back to an OG game. I get it. I'm doing well. I just got back in self care and fell out. I hear that. Sometimes you don't realize how tired you are until you put your head down on something or just sit down. Your body will tell you every single time, though. So I love that for you. And if you need to just throw me up on the TV, prop me up on a dock, and go to sleep, I understand now. Everyone is still saying their hellos. Ooh, who's having the? Carice is having the raspberry thumbprint cookies. So I've had those IRL. They're so good. No, actually, no. The ones I had were strawberry thumbprint. A berry and a thumbprint. It's always gonna be a good time. Is the moral of the story? Ugly house, but yeah, yeah, that. Am I gonna get that first or the storage island first? I haven't played Paleo in so long I've completely had to. I've never played Paleo. If that makes you feel better, Stormy. Thank you, New. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Them. Oh, my girl, she's a little something, something. How am I finding Tiny Bookshop? I am enjoying it as a very low bar. I just started, so I don't know if it picks up in a storyline. So I got it from my mini. She really, really enjoyed it because she loves books. She devours books, and I thought that you had to be into books. And I think it was actually, it might have been you, Courtney. Was it you? I can't remember. That said, you don't have to like know the books or be into the books. I'm enjoying it as a game that I can play using very few brain calories. I can just kind of chill, sit back, and just kind of go with it. Like I said, I don't know if it picks up in terms of how active I need to be in it, but where I am in it, I think I'm like 3 days in. I like this pace. It is on my Switch, so it's something I literally can just like play in bed without like again, very few brain calories. I'm not decorating, I'm not questing, I'm not plotting and planning. I'm just following some prompts and having a cozy good time. So I like it. Tiger Lily, welcome in. How are you, my dear? Welcome in, welcome in. No, I do not have any new games I'm looking forward to. My dance card is full. And I'm not that kind of gaming girl. Like DDV was my first foray really into gaming. So I don't really um, keep up to date or in tune with what's all's happening outside of what the streamers tell me. So nothing that I'm looking forward to, because one, I don't follow any of that, but two, my dance card is full. There'd be nowhere for me to play it. So I am good on what I have. Sherry, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. Hellos and some more hellos. Am I reaching the bottom? I reached the bottom. I reached the bottom. Updating paleo, but going to play DDV. Wonderful Minx, join us. You are already stressed about these bills. The pressure. Don't be stressed. It's all fun, girl. Do not let the pixels stress you out. What are you looking forward to most from the new DDV update? So let's get into it. Hold on. It was you. Okay, so I know I didn't make that up, Corgi. Yeah, so I got it for the mini, and I finally added it to my Switch. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. Low bar, minimal effort. It's exactly what I need in the mix of all the other games I'm playing where I'm either questing or decorating or grinding. I'm just chilling right now in Tiny Bookshop, and I like that. Tiger Lily's playing Monster Hunters Stories 3 demo. Those words mean nothing to me, but I know Tiger Lily loves her a good variety of games in her catalog, so I am not surprised. I am not surprised at all. Jamie, what did you say that Corgi is not the only one? I haven't played the update. Okay, got it. Thank you guys for the 23 likes. Oh, hello. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you guys, especially on a Friday evening. Thank you for not just being here and emotionally liking the stream, but actually physically tapping the thumbs up. Now that I'm all caught up, Radical Radish, welcome in, welcome in. By the way, no one claimed. I didn't see it, Nicole. I didn't see you do it. I didn't see anyone claim first, second, or third, so y'all must not want these extra sugar cubes. That's fine. So before we jump into all the things, something else that I am doing for the month of February, like I said, lots of razzle dazzle happening here, but it is Black History Month, so with every stream and or live premiere, I am sharing a Black History fact, and then at the end of the week, I add them to my community tab in case you missed them. And so this evening's, I have to manually put them in. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. However, because Streamlabs told me, hey, that's too many words for me to store in my database. So you're gonna have to do it yourself, Miss Ma'am. So I hold up. Why am I not? Hold up, guys. It's not. What's happening? Give me a second. My computer is doing whatever it wants to do and not what I told it to do. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this week's or this stream's, ooh, this one comes from the world of Disney, but Marvel. A lot of the more recent ones I've done. So all the facts will be related to Disney and or gaming. So this evening's is, did you know Storm was one of Marvel's first Black female superheroes and later became one of the first Black women to lead a major superhero team, that team being the X-Men. That is tonight's Black History Disney fact. What did I miss? I see lots of crowns. Ash, welcome in. Ash, for those of you who do not know Ash, first of all, Ash is one of the Parlor Guardians, aka one of my mods. Love her down. But also an amazing cozy creator over on Twitch. She kills it when it comes to Sims, also plays DDV. A few other games I think I keep forgetting. if you're going to be adding Animal Crossing to the rotation. But it is a cozy good time over in the sleepover with Ash. So please show her some love and go check her out. Uh, Give me 1 second. I'm being summoned, everyone. Be right back. I am back. Okay. All right, make sure enjoy your lurk. Oh yes, have fun and enjoy your lurk, Ash. Thank you for coming in and saying hi, my dear. I don't have any notifications on my. Thank you, Carice. And I've been doing a really good job kind of getting back into a routine. Just because, life is life and sometimes. And so I had to kind of throw out the idea of having a scheduled routine. But the Monday mornings have definitely been working for us here in the parlor. And every now and again, I'm able to throw in a Friday night. And so I'm enjoying this space that we are in. Thank you for showing mod love for Jose Rocky, aka Ash with the paw prints. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. I feel like I thought I saw someone's name like pop up on the screen, like a subscription or something, and I think I missed it. Okay. I absolutely love Storm Tiger Lily. Wolverine's a good one. He's a good one. I love Storm in all the iterations that we've seen her in. So, yes, that fact makes me very happy. Nicole is back. Nicole, did you see the video that I tagged you in? That's all I need to know. And now we are going to get into doing my dailies. Look whose pocket is already empty. Yes, yes. So we are going to gather all of my things from Wish Blossom Ranch. If I bump into the rat, then we will do that. We're going to go to Scrooge. So someone wants to redeem exclamation point Scrooge and see what my chances are this evening. Let's just see what happens. And then we are going to discuss the update while I do that. So, new posed the question. Oh, totally unrelated. I have been plucking all the non Wish Blossom Ranch produce so I can just have Wish Blossom Ranch stuff spawned here. I think by next harvest, it might only be Wish Blossom Ranch produce here. And that just brings me so much joy. Yep, everything else here is from Wish Blossom. Wonderful. So new, you asked me what am I looking forward to most. I would say it is a tie. I am absolutely looking forward to being able to drag and select multiple items when decorating outdoors, because there are times you want to just kind of move an area, rotate an area, delete an area all at once, and going through and clicking it one by one is very tedious. So the ability to add that is very exciting, but I also need to see the mechanism because I don't play on keyboard and mouse, for example. And so playing on a controller, I'm really a little worried about how effective it'll be, like the ability to like press down and hold and drag. But I'm looking forward to it all the same. Like I said, it was a tie, so it is between. Let me just summon one of my horses. Who? No, actually, I need to see. Sometimes I work on them simultaneously. And sometimes I just work on whoever is the closest to their next thing just so I can kind of like focus. So I think I'm just gonna, I think today I can get Pegasus to a 9. Let's see. I take my grits with no short, no sugar, just cheese. Carice, that's acceptable. That's acceptable in the parlor. I also, Weasley's not here this evening. So Weasley is one of my other mods, and so immediately ran to the chat because Weasley's, I revealed to us in Nicole's chat, she's never had grits. Ash has had grits. And by the way, Ash doesn't take hers with sugar either, Nicole. So just saying. And yeah, I started Weasley off with just a light, simple recipe, and then we're gonna work our way up to shrimp and grits. So that was something that we're gonna be working on. But I tagged you in your general chat in your Discord, Nicole. Um, Okay, yeah, so let's get Pegasus leveled up. Thank you, New, for redeeming Scrooge. 86% chance Scrooge's shop has something worth your coin today. I received that. I receive all of that. All right, let's pet Peggy. And then let's see what foods Peggy wants. Do I need to go get the food? Or will this suffice? That level 9. Look at that. Look at that. Final job. Um, Back to the update. Like I said, it is a tie. So what's left? Watering. Here we go. So I'm excited for that, but I'm also excited for the portal skin. Just because I mean the portal's been around. Actually, let me see what Peggy wants to eat. Might as well just feed. Just see. The portal's been around for I want to say maybe 2 years now at this point. Apple sprinkles raspberry jam sandwich. Can do. And it's always looked like this rainbow rocket ship thing. And so the fact that they have not just listened to our feedback, like, hey, we don't like the way it looks, but also like made it part of a bundle, that tells me with each iteration, they're experimenting. You know, the bundle went from just the castle to all these other things. And so I'm just excited to see one, how this new one looks, but two, like the precedent that it sets for other skins that we might get. Like, will Daisy's Boutique eventually get a skin? I don't think Tiana's restaurant will get one because it's IP, but I'm definitely not against the idea. And so on and so forth. So those are the two things I am looking forward to the most. I am not a pink girly, but that bundle, my curiosity might get me. Which reminds me, I did, say thank you on stream. Shout out to Corgi and Flower Loki, as well as Meg, for your generous gifts. But specifically, as it relates to this conversation, I did get my fountain, and because of their generosity, I was able to get, what is it? This little small, the $30 bundle, the one that's no longer on my screen, basically. And so your girl is no longer in the 3 digits for her moonstones. Between that and I got 4K this past week, I'm no longer in the 3 digits. So it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks. um, so just another shout out to Corgi and Flower Loki, specifically for the moonstones, but Meg also just for the generosity. You guys got me out of the poorhouse. And so I think I will unlock my star path and possibly get that bundle depending on the price tag they put on it. Because my curiosity, and I'm just no longer moonstone poor. So there's also that. Let's speak of the, not the devil, but hey Meg, did I speak you into existence? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see. Yes, Nicole, so check your general tab in your Discord. Shrimp and grit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, a lot of people do a lot of razzle dazzle with their shrimp and grits. In general, I like my grits savory. I do my shrimp and grits with a creamy sauce. Sometimes a red sauce with some bacon. In general, it's a savory meal for me. It is a staple. I was actually watching. I'm in the wrong room. I need the jam. I was actually watching a video early today about the history of shrimp and grits. Nicole, do I need to send you that video, by the way? Purely coincidence, by the way. From Carla, I can't remember her name, this chef, and she was just sharing. I don't even know if it's an old or new video. About the history of shrimp and grits in this country, and so yeah, try it, Carice. Especially if you like shrimp, which I love. Especially if you like grits, which I love. Together, it's basically like you're creating the sauce with the shrimp, and then you're putting it on top of the grits. So you're no longer thinking of it maybe exclusively as a breakfast food. Like now it's like brunch, dinner, whatever. It's a savory meal. It's a good time. Let me know if you try it. Yes, the portal skin looks really, really good. Should I just grab the things for the other mounts? Well, let's see. Cucumber, kamut, button stew, another apple, raspberries, caramel apples. All right, I'll just grab what's like closest to me. I am not gonna overthink this. No, this would be in here. My caramel apples. Um. Okay, there we go. I think I have some button stew that I made. So why not the castle skin? So I don't own any of the castle skins. This may be the first one I get new. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't get the Halloween one because it was incomplete. I'm not a Halloween girly, but also just the idea. Where is the button stew? I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Um, it didn't have the bridge, it didn't have the well, so I skipped that one. The winter one is a little too glam for my liking. And so I've just gotten attached at this point to the way my castle looks. But I don't hate the whole pink thing. I mean, my plaza's flattened, so at this point, that'll be the only piece of decor that exists in there. So yeah, I'm curious about it. I'm definitely um curious to see because it seems like it leans more cherry blossom. I came in here for this one. Um, so I'm curious to see the builds people create with it. I foresee a lot of Mulan builds in our community's future. That's my prediction. But yeah. Oh, Corgi, you're getting your plaza ready. Ooh, exciting. Liked and currently playing neither. That's okay. That's okay. You're hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for liking. How are you? How is the start of your weekend going? Not the decorating. Listen, first of all, my valley's flattened, and you know that new. So that castle skin would be looking over gravel and pavement. So there's that. Because I know if I get it, I'm also going to feel like, well, I gotta do something with it. And maybe I'll just decorate my plaza for the season. Let me grab one more apple. Yeah, might as well just feed all horsies. Because why not? Is anyone still leveling up their horses? Is anyone still riding their horses? Or has the allure of the horses run out for everyone? Let's go to Scrooge and test that 86%, and then we'll go back to the horses. We'll see if we find the rat, and then we'll just pop into some of my other valleys to go see Kristoff. This is new, but I own it. However, I do decorate with it a lot. So let's just grab another one. This is the Mulan pillar, I think. Let's just back up. I can't even see that high. Alright. I decorate with the books a lot, so let's just grab another one. Yeah, I don't get the skins, but also new, like I just said, it's been weeks of my moonstone balance being in the hundreds. Like, I've been getting like one thing and then I'm broke again. So you get real discerning when you just don't have it. So, but it's really just houses that have been my weakness. The skins, I do like a what is that? A goofy skin, a well skin. This is the first one that I can say genuinely has my attention. So that 86% was, yeah, we'll get new things to spend on, but not new things we don't have. And it's fine. Everything's fine. I did get things that I regularly use, so it's fine. All right, let's see. Everyone was saying hi to Meg, and Meg was saying hi to everyone. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm totally getting in, but I know next week between DDV, Heartopia, my wallet's gonna be crying. Yes, and I believe there is another game that people are looking forward to. Star Sand Valley, I want to say is the name. I don't know anything about it, but apparently that is also happening on the 11th, and Heartopia has an update happening tomorrow. What a time to be a cozy gamer. That's, whew, what a time. But also, treat yourself. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. You're excited for the tools. So I gotta say, I forgot all about those. That I need to see in practice, because at the moment, let's summon the other horses. I do not see the point. And that might be because I am an endgame user, right? Like I've finished all the main storylines in the Valley and the DLCs. Maybe it has more of an allure and a value to someone who is earlier in the game, like just getting tools. Maybe this is their way of replacing new tool skins, because we haven't gotten that in a while. I have no idea. I just don't quite get the point or the value just yet. So I am curious, but I'm definitely not excited. I could say that, especially not if I have to spend money on it. So, yay, Stormy, my job here is done. My job here is done. Let's see if I can wrap up all these dailies in the next 9 minutes, and then we can jump into some Nikki. We're gonna give Max his things. I forgot his name for a second. Oh gosh, oh gosh, I keep losing my place. Excited for the tools. I'll give it a try when I can. Wonderful. Yep, the cozy gaming struggle is real, but again, also treat yourself. And I'm also so excited. Yes, that is, like I said, as a decorator, being able to, whether it's move the things, delete the things, although I wonder if when I was deleting my Valley I would have used it. I don't know, because there was something also therapeutic about clicking each of the items, but again, now having the option, I just like having the option. All right, let's brush Mr. Khan. Hold on. Today's a rough day of the year, so it's been a struggle. Meg! Oh no, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. You just want to hang out and be cozy here with us. Hearts in the chat for our Meg, please. Let us toast to our Meg. Whatever you need, hopefully this can be a good distraction for you and make you feel a little bit better. Just a way to end a rough day. I think we can all relate to just sometimes needing to disassociate, be distracted. And so I hope I can be that for you this evening. Hopefully. Oh no, what did I do? Did I send it? Okay, wonderful. I wanted to toast Meg. I am not gonna hold my breath, however. It would be refreshing if they would give us new items and Scrooges. Ciao. You see, Courtney didn't even mention Scrooge. She said, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm curious what will be in the patch notes. But Courtney said, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna talk about this Star Path, this premium shop, and we're just gonna act like Scrooge doesn't exist. So we'll see what the patch note says. Lizzie, welcome in. How are you? Those of you who do not know, Lizzie's a brand new DDV player. Oh, I forgot the cucumber. I'm not going back in the house. I'm not going back in the house. Let us find, actually, let's see. I might have a cucumber in this chest. For those of you who've never seen Lizzie in the chat, she's a brand new DDV player. We are very, very excited for her She's starting all the things from the beginning. I don't have one. So excited for your journey. All right, we're gonna look for the rat if he is in Wish Blossom Ranch. At a glance, I don't see him. So we are gonna go to our other, what's that man's call? Our other Kristoff stalls. Where's my, that was weird. Okay. Yes. So we're excited for Lizzie. We are excited for her progress. I forgot we have horses. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier, Stormy, but I suspect a lot of people forgot we have horses. I haven't leveled up my noble steeds in a while. I think because it takes a long time to get them up. Yeah, so this is how I level them up. I kind of just, when I have a longer stretch of time to do my dailies, that is how I do it. I just brush them, I feed them. I don't make a whole thing about it. The only ones that I want to say I really have put a bit of effort into leveling up was Sven. Aside from my main one, because I wanted my main one, but that one was actually an easier one. But Sven, because I wanted Sven's dream style. Outside of that, I'm like, not my business. I just take my time with them. If I'm doing chores, then, you know, I take them around with me. And when they get there, they'll get there. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, thank you for 30, now 31 likes, guys. Thank you. I think that calls for just a little bit of commotion. Thank you, everyone, especially on a Friday night. I really appreciate it. I don't think I own any of the tool skins. I own 3. And it's the 3 that I want, and I'm gonna get the magma. Actually, I don't really need magma. Yeah, save myself the trouble. I own Belle's, Tiana's, and the villain one. And those are the only ones I need. Those are the ones I wanted. Those are the ones that makes me happy. And I do, for the most part, remember to switch between them depending on my outfits. Do I need flowers from here? Not particularly. Alright, let's go to the valley now. Yeah, that's where my things are. I forget that we have the horses most of the time, but I'm getting better at that. I've been using them more lately. Nice. Just to like do your chores or just to get around the valley. My cousin called me after watching the developer video and said, I think I'm gonna have to spend real people money this week. So my best friend just dusted off her DDV for the first time in a year, probably, because she doesn't have even gelatin, and that was almost a year ago. Dusted it off for the first time yesterday. I'd like to think that was my doing. But I do think, you know, it is a good time, especially after a stretch of time of not playing, to get back into the game, because certain things may not feel as much of a slog, because now it just becomes a natural part of the progression in the game versus an update with hot fixes and glitches and all these things that we have to kind of bumble our way through every 2.5 months. Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. Alright, let's look for the rat. Allegedly, he's on the beach. And then I'll look for my moonstone chest. Okay, it says he's home. Hey, Tiana girl. Let's see if he really is home. Thank you guys for all the hearts in the chat for Meg. That means a lot to me. I hope it means a lot to you, Meg. You are amongst friends here in the parlor. Just to get around, all your horses are level 10. Okay, nice. Yep, just the way you use your glider. DDB is, in all seriousness, a great cozy game to escape to. Isn't it though? Okay. 1 minute. I didn't want to sit down. I do like when I actually find him in his house because I can use his oven. Hopefully it's not a stitch quest where a stitch order where it's like bring this actually to someone else. I think it's like 8 meals. Is there any one of these that I wanna have 8 of? Oh wait, I'm giving them to the person, aren't I? Okay, let me just look at which ingredients I don't want to. This one. Okay. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Let us go find Stitch. Oh, first of all, let's hang out with Monsieur Rat. And we're sitting. And we're standing. Sorry. There we go. I can't hang out with him? Alright, you better be here when I'm done. You better be here when I get back. Okay. Yes, it is a great cozy game new. I especially like find Stitch. That's especially how I get a lot of my decorating done. When I kind of just need a mindless escape. All right, okay, he's here. Hopefully he's going further into. Go ahead and pick that up. Stitch there. Here you go. All right. Oh, okay. All right, we're not reading all these words. But I will take the coin. These are the ones I don't like. Now I gotta make extra stops. Where's Donald? Or am I gonna have to go to Donald's house? Because I also don't remember where Donald's on an island. Is he in here? In any one of these establishments? Let's see. I could have sworn I passed him at one point though. Alright, let us go to the island where I think he is. I still haven't tried decorating in Nikki yet. I did, and I will show you guys. I didn't make it far. Hey Donald. I didn't make it far. Oh, for anyone, by the way, who doesn't have the Dapper Donald Dream Style that is being spotlighted in the shop right now, it's this one. My Donald has been wearing this for the past half year. When did it come out? Last June? Last August? Yeah, that's what my Donald's been wearing ever since. Okay, great. Return to Remy. Remy, you better be somewhere in the valley I can reach you. Decorating in Nikki isn't decorating. It's architecture. Like that is what it is. You're building roofs, you are changing the shingles, you're moving windows. Like you are not decorating, you are constructing. You are a general contractor, you are an architect, and you are a decorator. You're also an upholsterer because you're changing the colors of things. You are wearing all the hats of the trade. Yes, thank you very much. All right, we're done here. We are done with my dailies. I'm going to look for my moonstone chest. Not bad on time if I do say myself. This should be a quick find. If it is, it would be great if it's in the Forgotten Lands, but oh, I could also swing by there and get some dark wood. That would be lovely. Oh, look at that. Axe and ye shall receive. Alright, do I have 2 or just 1? Let's just take a gander over here. I gotta say, I loved having a decorated valley, but I am truly enjoying the open space of this flattened valley at the moment. I might take longer than planned before redecorating all of this again. Because I am enjoying this. Just not fighting for my life to find things. And especially since we have the St. Patrick's Day event coming up, the Easter event coming up, both of those events involve finding things on the ground. I will actually be able to complete those events, and I'm looking forward to that. All right, so just the Forgotten Lands. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go, doggies. And then we will switch over to some Infinity Nikki. All right. Let me stand here and let them get their things. Standing in the rain. All right. Okay, hold on. Oh. How did I miss all of these? My DDB just kicked me out and I remembered why I stopped. Oh no, Stormy, what do you play on? If you're Switch, are you want to switch to? Are you excited about the Switch 2 update coming next month? I'm not gonna hold you guys. So last year I had started towards the end of last year, I started saving up for Switch 2 so that I could be able to stream Animal Crossing. And then I deprioritized it coming into the new year just because other things became more of a priority. As much as I would love to do Animal Crossing with y'all, them switches ain't cheap. I was like, you know what? I'll get it when I get it. I saw that Switch 2 update and I'm like, so that's now 3 games that I own that have or will have specific Switch 2 versions. So Hogwarts Legacy, which I stopped playing on my Switch because of the quality. Animal Crossing and now DDV. I was like, okay, I might need to put this back on my 2026 savings list. That looks really like it looks like it's gonna be really good, especially with the increased item limits, the increased frame rate. I wonder if they're going to be doing bonus content. So, Stormy, what do you play on? That was actually where I started with the question. And are you excited? I love the Dream Snap theme this week, but highly dislike it. I'm stumped. Same, Abby. So it took me a while to finally figure out what it meant. And then I saw other people's Dream Snaps. And so, well, I'm just going to fully prepare for my participation moonstones. I do not overthink my Dream Snaps. Sometimes it gets me 900, sometimes it gets me 4K. This was a 4K week, I'm not going to lie. I didn't overthink it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. Um, okay. I love this outfit on Donald. It is my favorite. He hasn't worn anything since I got it. Meg, I think that's what my Donald have. Yeah, I did. You know what? I'm lying. I did switch into the ice cream shop for a little bit during that period of time for like a week or two. And then I immediately put him back in, like once it got like cold outside, basically. No, but for real, when we had to do a test build, yeah, Infinity Nikki, and we're gonna go look at that. I think tomorrow I'm gonna hook up my Switch to the big TV and redecorate. Do it, do it. So we're going to switch to my chatting screen while I get Infinity Nikki up and running. Let me see here. Now let's look at the poll. Yes, yes. Okay, so 52% of you are playing Dreamlight Valley, only 7% playing Nikki, 7% playing both, 33% here for the vibes. Well, I'm glad you're here for the vibes. And that is from 27 votes. I am glad you're here for the vibes. We love the vibes here too. Now let's go ahead and switch to Nikki. But yes, Stormy, do it. I highly recommend. Um, do you have a partially decorated valley, somewhat decorated, never decorated? Very curious. You're in the OG Nintendo Switch. Yep, and that is why. Yep. Lizzie, you love your Nintendo Switch too. Yes, I mean everyone that I know who has one personally absolutely speaks high praises of them. I'm sure they're wonderful. I mean, for that price tag, I would hope they're wonderful. Um, I can't see. Um, I remember someone said this to me. Okay, there's a hot fix on my Nikki, so I'm just gonna run that. I remember someone saying to me like, "Don't spend new money on old tech," because I was looking at an OLED, and I was like, "Well, none of my games are, it doesn't even matter." Now I don't see a world where games won't be optimized for Switch 2. I feel like Switch 2 will become the new standard for Nintendo games. And the OG Switch, the Switch Lite, which is what I have, I think they're just going to become obsolete, which, I guess should be unsurprising. I just wasn't ready, to be quite honest. I'm excited for the Switch 2 players. Also, aren't you a Switch 2 player? No. You said that like you're in some other class of your own. I mean, I know you play this game on PC, but you have a Switch 2, right? Or did I make that up? I hope they give some new cozy items with the release of the Switch 2. That is something I have seen come up, whether or not there will be some sort of. So the update is free. So for those of you who do not know, the Switch 2 is part the Switch 2 update is part of a free update. So it's not some add-on like the way some other games have done. But I am curious if they will also have alongside it some sort of special edition for people to get like either special items or additional moonstones. So I think what comes to mind for me is like when the cozy edition came out, for example. I am curious if they're going to do that. All right, we are going to swing things into Nikki. I'm actually gonna throw this up on my larger play screen, so that you guys can get the full view. Especially since Mama, lower your voice. Especially there are some of you who said you had never played Infinity Nikki, never seen Infinity Nikki. Please feel free to ask all the questions. I will do my best to answer them. This is the last thing my girl had on. Yes, just a little something. Oh, I forgot to change Mama. Oh, my Lanta. I always like to match my Mama to my outfit. I don't know that I'm staying in this outfit, but for the time being that I'm in it, I think I'm gonna do this one. I feel like I had another pink. Oh, it's just those two? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, I don't know anything about the magnetic controls on the Switch 2. So they don't slide down, they just snap on. That makes me nervous. Thank you, Corgi. Mm. Thank you for that reminder, because I did need it. I actually had a hopefully good idea for this dream snap, so I started working on it yesterday. I just got to finish up the decorations, pick an outfit, and get Merlin to cooperate. Well, good luck with Merlin. Everything else sounds amazing. Good luck with Merlin. I have tussled one too many times with villagers in dream snaps, and I just shan't ever do it again. Mm-mm. Um, mm, 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 mm. I have both, but just watching tonight. We love a good just sit back and watch Carice. Here for the vibes, we love it. I can't wait to see the same, Corgi. Same. Meg, when you share it, I will be excited to see it. You have a semi-fully decorated valley. Nick actually toured Valley on one of her live streams. I think I was there at the beginning and then fell asleep. That says nothing about you or Nick. That's just me. I think I do remember that stream though. I have two OG switches and my daughter has a light. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daughter has the OG and I have the light. And I got the light because I didn't think I was gonna be actually playing games the way that I do, at the volume that I do. I got it because I didn't like sharing. To be honest, so I bought a refurbished light. But now here we are. You seen my last couple of weeks? You said last minute, no effort. Yep, that's the name of the game. I plan to switch to Xbox player for DDV and Palia. Gotcha, but you're a Switch 2 player. That's yes. Don't act like you're in a class all your own. Um, Putting in some effort this week, sending you all the thoughts and prayers for the dream snap. It is a beautiful game. Hello, Coco. Welcome in, welcome in. Another amazing creator in the chat. Naturally, Coco creates amazing builds in DDV, which we just switched from, and Animal Crossing, and actually like explains the build. So she does videos for her builds. What I love is particularly about her Animal Crossing content, especially if you're someone working your way through the hotel and or the DLC HHP, she tells you exactly which theme she's working on. So if you're like stumped on one of those themes, those are great videos to watch, but in general, great for inspiration. And she has joined me on my journey to getting all of our DDV interiors decorated. So she has themes for that she's sharing. So please go check her out. If you like it here in the parlor, you will absolutely enjoy her videos. And thank me later. How are you, Coco? How are you this evening? Are you playing? What are we doing? Oh, now more than ever. Yep, we need the moonstones. Thank you, New. Do I have any tips for new players on DDV? Pace yourself. Especially Lizzie, because you watch a few streamers like myself, Nick, New, whoever else. You might feel the need to kind of get through everything because you might feel behind, quote unquote, or like you need to catch up. Pace yourself. It's not going anywhere. If you want to ignore the quest and just decorate, do that. If you want to just grind, do that. If you want to just quest, do that. The good thing about DDV is, so I guess it's considered what's called a live service game. Updates are always coming out, but unlike a game like Nikki, things aren't disappearing. Minus the premium shop, right? But in terms of the actual meat and potatoes, the content, the storyline, it's not going anywhere. So my overarching tip would be pace yourself. Like that's I think what I love about DDV. You can pick and choose what you want to focus on, and the other stuff won't suffer. If that makes sense. I hope that helps. Do you have any tips for? Oh, that do. Um, OG switches was the no, Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. Not in this economy. Somebody shared with her and her brother once, and within 3 minutes they completely destroyed my. See, don't like sharing. Alright, so the plan. We will be here, Carice. The plan today. So one, I'm gonna do my dailies in here. Infinity Nikki, for those of you who've never played, it is a gacha game. It can be overwhelming because there are a lot of screens, a lot of menus, a lot of currency. There's no way for me to even get around that. I'm not even gonna make it seem like, oh, it's just easy breezy. No, I simply choose my priorities. I mostly play as a free to play player. Last prior to last summer, I was spending easily like $30, and not just for myself, for the mini. And I made a decision last summer. I was like, something's got to give. Let's see, which one of these I want to do. I can do that one. Get some bugs. Take a picture. Okay, cool. I spent maybe money for the first time around October. That was like I don't know, maybe $10 or something. And then again, like last week, that was $15. So in the past 6 months, I've spent we will say about $25 compared to DDV. I looked at my most recent transactions. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't like the numbers that I saw, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to live in denial. I know there are bugs on these trees that I'm near. And so yeah, I've been mostly playing as a free to play player. I definitely have no. I think it's one of the bugs are further down. I am under no illusion of being a completionist in this game. Because there are a lot of outfits. Um, Trying to get them all would be would wreak havoc on my wallet. Let me say that. So I threw that idea out a long time ago. But we also get so many free ways to get outfits. And then there's glow ups and evolutions and customizations. Hold on, I missed something. Um, oh, I wanted to do, well, I'll just use this one. Um, it would take me an entire lifetime, probably, to get through all of the articles of clothing that I have in this game. And so that also made me feel like I don't need to be a completionist. I don't need to pull on every banner, especially if I don't love them. And so that has helped me be more of a free to play player for the most part. Like I said, in the past 6-ish or so-ish months, I've spent maybe $25. And I gotta say, quite pleased with myself. I think it's about to do 150. So let's just do that. Alright, let's see. Um you're gonna do a what isn't your current ACNH Island vanilla new? You don't time travel on it or do anything like that, so isn't your current island vanilla? Make it make sense, ma'am. Or what am I missing? Stormy, your OG island is vanilla, your new one is in March. It always cracks me up when I see like people with their islands and they're sharing the date and it's like springtime, summertime. Meanwhile, it's clearly snowing on mine. Because it's raining, I am gonna go grab some rainy orchids. One of these days, I do need to spend some time grinding in Nikki.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
Yeah, I know. I know, girl. That's what I just said. Literally what I just said. Shine. Hold on. As I say, I've become free to play as well. I do, however, try to get the Stellarite outfits only. Yes. So, and that's what I spent some money on
The wind is picking up.
back in October.
Momo, be
I bought
careful. Don't
Stellarites
blow away.
because
It's just a light
also
breeze. I'm not worried at all.
the housing battle pass, for lack of a better word. All right, the rain is done. You unlock it with Stellarites, which is essentially moonstones for D&D players. Um, except there's no way to earn them in the game, actually. Um, that battle pass, you unlock it with Stellarites. And if you complete it, you get all of them back. So I had been recycling those Stellarites for months. Um, and then I bought an outfit. And what's funny is there's an outfit in the shop now. Let's look at the shop, guys. That I want, that's 60 Stellarites, and I have 57. So it's not just a DDV issue, by the way. It's a me thing. But as you can see, like there's so many ways to earn outfits or buy outfits or earn currency. There's so many outfits. Even if I don't get this one, like I know I'll be fine. So this is the one I was talking about. And it's really just because I'm a sucker for a high ponytail, a dark high ponytail, and I'm a sucker for boots. That is really the only reason I want it. Just I'm not even gonna. So these are the Stellarites. These are the only currency you spend real money on. All the other currency that we get, you can earn through different forms of gameplay. And these are the current banners. New, are you pulling on any of these? I'm thinking about pulling on this one. But I have basically the rest of the month to decide if I want to. So I'm gonna just keep hoarding my things. I have a bunch of outfits I want to glow up, so that's actually what we're going to do. A lot of styling tonight and exploring the new map. I don't quest on stream because I am not an immersive quester. Like I don't read dialogues, I skim, I paraphrase. And so if you want an immersive narration, you're not going to get that here. So really, I am just here to see how far I can progress in terms of collecting materials in this new world, if I can unlock any more of the fast travel warp spires, because I haven't really um, gotten that many of them. Like I have a handful, but I still have a lot that are grayed out. I don't even know where the beginning of this map is because I haven't really taken the time to explore this new world. I stumbled on a beast the other day and immediately backed out slowly. I was like, oh, I don't know how I got here. I don't know what is happening, but I'm gonna go. Actually, let's start, I guess, at the beginning. No, this is not the beginning. This is in the middle. See, I don't even know where this thing begins. I don't even know where this actual map starts. That's how little time I've spent here. It can't be over here. One of these has to be the first warp spire because I want to start there and just run through the things. I know it's not these. I know it's not this one. Was it here? No, actually, no, I know it's not that one. Well, I guess I'm gonna just have to pick one. I guess I'm gonna just pick one. And let's just see what happens. Let's see. Brandy, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How is your Friday evening going? Thank you for hanging out in the parlor. We are not going to talk about the money I spent on TV. Yeah, I was looking at my PlayStation transactions for the past year, and I was like, you know what? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life. I don't even know why I came in now. I was like, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. And that's just the PlayStation. So I also play on my Mac. I also played on my Switch. So I can only imagine the combination of the three. Yeah. I also hoard my bubbles. I have a lot of bubbles to use. I saw Brandy when you came in. She had a lot of help. Also, it's not vanilla, so it's more like a French vanilla. Vanilla latte island. Yes, wonderful. Okay. Okay, what is Corgi? What are you talking about? What are you saying to Meg? What did I miss? Oh, in terms of money spent, yes. And I'll be right back. My boyfriend forgot his lunch in the car. So, oh, drive safe. Hopefully we'll still be here. I know how that goes. Everyone saying hi to Brandy. You pulled on that banner, so that's the reason I thought about pulling on it. So some of these outfits have like abilities and things like that, and that one, I'm actually surprised that's an ability that wasn't part of like the quest line and is just on a banner. You did miss the DDV, but the DDV it was short. It was like an hour. Yeah, it was an hour. And then we're gonna hang out in Nikki. So I just did my dailies and now we just got here. Oof, the snow. Who's still dealing with snow where they live, by the way? Or has it cleared out in your area? Obviously, Brandy, you were helping Hubs clear the snow so he can get to work. Boo hiss. I don't even want to talk about, yeah, none of us need to talk about the money we spent on DDB. Okay, so I want to just kind of do a quick, I don't even know what half of these
of the soil, the
things
of the
are.
The wind here carries so many different scents. You
And
can only
she's
find
just
moments
chatting,
like this
and
in
I don't
Pizza
listen
Land.
half the time. I have quests that are open. I have things I don't read. But I do want to collect some materials. Coco, do you feel like that banner was worth it? Should I pull on it? This is where I am in terms of how many crystals and diamonds I have, and how many pulls did it take for you, Coco? Very, very curious. It's still there for you, but slowly melting. Okay, so progress. Sunny joined, but it's a lot of game. It's a lot of game, but it does have a beautiful open world. The stories are very, very layered. I will say they did lose me a little bit when they sort of nerfed the original storyline. So when the game came out December 2024, there's this whole storyline for all of the 1 point up to like 1.12, I think, or whatever. In this main map, this new 2 point series is almost like getting a DLC in DDV. So it's a whole new story, all new resources, all new currency, all new NPCs. And I haven't gotten as attached to this one as I did to the first one yet. But I still love the game, the way it looks, the way it feels. Core year snow is finally gone. New, the snow is nothing but bricks now. Oh, so just blocks of ice, basically. The temperature needs to warm so it can start melting where you are. Yep, I understand that. So, Coco, tell me, how many pulls did it take for you? This is how much I have. All right, let's do a little bit of grinding. I also might swing by my house. I also do not know anything in this map. So whereas like when I'm running around the other area, I would know exactly where to go to get certain resources. I don't know where anything is here. I don't know what kind of resources I'm even looking for. I don't know what the animals look like. Um, it's like I'm learning a brand new game. Come get some. Let's go. Let's party. I do know I love this bow and arrow though. That much I do know. So usually when it's this many of them, they're guarding something. Yep, I see the chest. Where's this other one that says it's hiding back here? Oh, here you are. Thank you. Get my things. We got fresh snow this afternoon, a couple of inches, so I had to help us clear off. Like, oh, that's why. Okay, it's not the old snow, which I guess is good because it's still soft enough, I'm assuming, to get off of it. Overnight at trucking dock, so it was a pain when the weather. Yep, I can understand that. But hopefully, because it was fresh, it was like easy to clean. I hope. Nuji, welcome in, welcome in. Is this your first time in the parlor? Welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you? Thank you, Coco. I'm just so curious to see how many pulls it might have taken you. Meg, where you are, the snow is slowly melting. Slowly. There's still some roads and developments that have bad packed ice spots. Oof. I think the ice for me is worse than the snow. I love the bow and arrow. And I'm not a combat girly in games. Um, I also don't consider the combat in Nikki all that combat-ish. I have no idea where I am. Ooh, but if I keep going this way, can I get to whatever that island warp spot is? Ooh, I see a creature that I can.
Look, Nikki. This one looks pretty cool. We do have a few. Look, Nikki. This one looks pretty cool. We do have a few things in common, but I'm definitely way.
I had to get quiet in real life before you ran away. I feel like real life me also had to get quiet, or I would have lost them.
Look, Nikki. This one looks pretty cool. We do have a few things in common,
Yeah, I
but
want to do
I'm definitely way cooler.
Okay, so this happened to me last time, where this little symbol for a monster showed up, and then an actual monster showed up. And so, okay, guys, what am I supposed to fight these things? Or, so the one that I stumbled on the other day on the other side of the map was sleeping. And so like I crept up on it and roared and he kept sleeping. This one's clearly wide awake, so I'm gonna just go ahead and mind my business. Because I have no idea what to do with those things yet. I I know I fought one as part of a quest. Is that where I was trying to go? It's not even where I was trying to go. So I'm gonna just keep minding my business. But yeah, I don't know. Should I be fighting them? Should I be taming them? Should I be grooming them? What should I be doing? Please let me know. And now I'm in a bubble. So I did learn that there are parts of the map where it's almost like gravity doesn't work. And so I want to get back on the road. It automatically puts you in a bubble. Like it's something about the atmosphere, about the mushrooms. They explained it way better than I'm currently explaining it. I keep seeing these feathers. What are they? They're just decor. I don't know. Mr. Love Shark, welcome in, and thank you for adding your name to the Parlor Ledger. How are you? Welcome in, Mr. Love Shark, another amazing creator. I feel like you kind of strike a good balance between Twitch and YouTube. Are you still streaming on Twitch? But I know Mr. Love Shark actually has a series here on YouTube called Slay or Slade. It is essentially think Dream Snaps meets Drag Race. Does that feel like a fair description? That feels like a fair description. It's super fun. It involves a few other creators competing again, kind of like in Dream Snaps. I don't know where I was going with my controller just now.
Now that I'm bigger, I'm so
Today
much
was
closer to the
episode
sky.
2,
I
I
feel like I can
believe.
just
So yes,
reach
please
up and
guys, go
grab the
check out Mr.
stars.
Love Shark. Welcome to the parlor. How are you? All right, let me catch up. Wait, hold on. I'm still waiting on snow as a Canadian. I'm ashamed to say I've gotten no snow yet. So I have not gotten snow anywhere where I am either. Abby. This is, I want to say, probably. See, there's another one of those things. Like, what am I supposed to do with them besides panic and run? This is probably the first time in my life, or I'll say at least in my adult life, that I've gone through a winter without snow. Like, I was born in a snowstorm. And so I am a winter baby. I love the snow. And so I didn't have a white Christmas. I am not used to that. I'm not saying I want snow on my birthday, but I expect it. So this has been kind of weird. Yeah, going this whole winter without seeing snow. Is this a bug that I was supposed to catch? Or is something glowing in this branch? Is this just... Okay, this just looks like this. Okay, cool. Cool. Like I said, I'm still getting acclimated to this map. What are collectibles? What are dangers? What I'm supposed to be doing? What I'm not supposed to be doing? Okay, I'm just gonna shoot at you. Oh, so this is the money bags over here. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. I will take all of that. Hellos. More hellos. I'm catching up, guys. I am catching up, I promise. Hold on. And then it jumped down. How very good. I am who I am. You were editing Slayer Slade, but you'll be back on Twitch more. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. I figured, so you're pre-recorded, so Slayer Slade is on YouTube, and once you are kind of out of the thick of that, you will be back streaming on Twitch again. So yes, that is where you can find Mr. Love Shark. And my description was accurate. Wonderful. I don't know if you heard my 2 snaps. So yes, think Dream Snaps meets Drag Race. Do I sell my gems in or keep them? I'm a hoarder, so that's a DDV question in case anyone is wondering. I am a hoarder. But at the very beginning of the game, I think I sold everything, to be quite honest, until I got to a comfortable place with money. Is this the work scar that I was running towards? Nope, it's one of it. I actually ran past the one that I came out here for in the first place. You know, I went too far. I think because I ran away from that beast. I ended up running away from the fast travel that I came here looking for. At the very beginning, because I was still buying so many things from Scrooge and then unlocking Scrooge, unlocking houses, unlocking Remy's, I sold everything. I didn't keep anything. But once I kind of got all the things that I wanted, that's when I became a massive hoarder. Okay, so we did it, and I feel like I saw something over here. Don't move. I need to get your wingstop. Thank you. 172 draws. New, thank you for subscribing to Mr. Love Shark. Yes, please go give him a sub. Check out the video. Today was episode 2. Like I said, I didn't get to finish watching it. I think I stopped around Jam's submission while Tanny was critiquing it. But go check him out here on YouTube, Slayer Slade. It is a very fun time, and it's also a great way just to get like design and decorating inspiration in DBV, because all of these snaps, for lack of a better word, are being done by other creators in the community. So even though they are not official, what's happening in front of me? Do I need to go over there, or do we need to panic and run? What do I need to do? Should I be going over there, or panic and run? What do we do, friends? What do we do? So Mr. Left Shark, this is from the 2.0 update, and that is what we are here exploring. This is the new part of the map, so kind of like, think of it like a DLC, except like it wasn't a paid expansion. Itinerary is what it's called, and that is what we're here exploring. So Mirrorland, which is probably what you saw, that still exists. This is a whole other part of the map, and that is what I'm exploring. Hot diggity. Okay, at least I got the warp spot, but my curiosity. Your look today is on point, as always. Thank you, Mama. Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm in the wrong outfit. I'm not dressed accordingly for this. Who let me come over here? First of all, I'm trying to like gigantify, and I can't. And alright, I'm gonna just keep firing these arrows. No, did you know I was about to walk into this, Coco? Alright, okay. I feel set up. And now usually these monsters, like, you're supposed to look for like a weakness, like there's a particular state they'll be in, and you'll see that like, oh, when this area is exposed, that's when you should fight or flight. Or I was not mentally prepared to come here fighting for my life, as y'all can see, but now I'm in picture mode. And now we're dead. Okay, guys, now that I know that I will be walking into unexpected peril, did you guys enjoy that? Where was it? Okay, so first of all, I couldn't figure out my controls. Okay, so let's start there. Let's start there. Now that we have that in place. Okay. All right, let me 172 drawers. I saw that. Shark. Yes, yeah. So this is a new map. So the game itself is the same. Makes you wish I had no snow this I like winter. I like the snow. So it just feels weird to me not having it. I used to sell mine, but certain ones you should keep. Yes, there are, like the onyx are used in potions. Hoard them like your life depends on it, because it will, basically. Yeah. Once you open up enough to get the Forgotten Lands, and get pumpkin seeds, yes. So at the very, very beginning, yes, you do want to keep your onyx because you do use them, and they're so rare to get. Lizzie, can you tell us what biomes you have open now at this point? Have you gotten to Forgotten Lands? Yes, Cress is singing the theme song. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's gonna be your main money marker. Before that, carrots in the meadow are good. Okra from the Glader truck. Meg is coming in with all the hot tips. Yes, yes. Everything she said. Oh, you didn't know either, New? Wonderful. Okay. So now that I'm a little prepared, because the bubble also threw me off, but when I am in gigantification, and I still ended up in a bubble. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna get it done. We're just gonna get her done. Also, you know what I need to do? Besides leave? I should have loaded in my health bars, because I think right now it's my bike that's loaded as my, hold up. Can I? Damn. Okay, I think I got it in there in time. That's what I needed to have loaded last time. Also, my health. I'm just glad these things don't run out. Okay. I'll get back to y'all in a second as soon as I'm done with this man's butt. I'm just out here firing at things. Come get some. Oh, you went and got friends. Okay. Let me just go ahead and get my life back. Thank you. All those things on the floor were also taking away some of my life. That's cool. Good thing I have a bunch of those things to spare on getting rid of you and your friends. I have time. We did it, guys. Oh, I dropped my phone. In all the commotion, I dropped my phone. But we did it. I won. Let me go claim my bounty. Alright. Oh, no, come back. 30 diamonds. That's not bad. All in a night's work. Alright. Okay. I don't like coming to the areas that have bubbles because I feel like I can't control how I'm moving. So I'm going to leave this area. Where can I get back to gravity? Basically. No, still no. Alright, where am I? Oh, let's go ahead and keep crossing over here then. Okay, I can get through. Wonderful. Ooh, a chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh, whoops. keep falling? Girl. Alright. Let's just do it that way. Did you guys enjoy my battle? I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Alright. I don't see many resources, but I also don't know what kind of resources I'm looking for. But I do see, nope. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's see if I can find. So I think that kind of wind star. I am looking for the picture of the star, but I also clearly was not in the mindset to find a wind star. So I think I might just ignore it and walk away. Really and truly. Yeah, I didn't have it in me to look for a wind star. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna act like I didn't see it. However, I do need these dues. So I will collect those. I thought there might have been something in that tree. Alright, let's keep going. You have Plaza and the Peaceful Meadow. So that is the carrots. What else is in the Peaceful Meadow? Is canola in there? No, it's carrots, wheat, and lettuce, I think. Okay, I keep coming across this. Am I supposed to fight these guys? Because I know I have seen videos people have done about like something about taming them, and I have no idea what those words mean. And he's just walking around, just out and about. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just mind my business. Alright. Canola is the Forest of Valor. Okay. Thank you, New. Alright, let's get out of here because I feel like I'm going nowhere useful. Yep. We're gonna go back here so we can follow that path, hopefully. So yeah, lettuce, wheat, and carrots. Definitely gets a lot of carrots. New loves her a wheat farm. And wheat grows very quickly. It's not going to yield you a lot, but it does grow very quickly. Alright, we're gonna not float. So let's stay on this path. So these little yellow bubbles, I do know that they are essentially energy levels so that I don't run out of energy while I am in giant mode. So that's that little squiggly line on the screen. I did learn that much. Okay, I need to get these dudes. I can't. Oh heck. I was trying to get... Oh! Well, where did he come from? Well, I have questions. Is that the same one? Or is that another one? I don't know. I just came here for this anyway. So, none of my business. Oh, there's more than one. I want to open my chest. Am I going crazy or there are two? Okay, there's one here, like in the water, and I think there's another one. There's two. So we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to leave. I'm back and my old cat decided to get into some Oreo. That sounds fun. See why I don't have pets, guys. So I had to deal with that. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a mess. Carrots are gonna be your cash crop. Best buy to sell ratio. Yep, that makes sense. I recently did a wheat grind and got like 1,000 wheat now. Oh, you and New go together real bad. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. New is gonna grow some wheat. My wheat farm levels up my characters quite nicely. Yeah, listen, I'm not judging the wheat farm. I'm not judging the wheat farm at all. Whatever works for you. I have a whole pumpkin island, so I'm not gonna judge your wheat farm. I'll have you know that I use my pumpkin farm. Thank you very much. See, battle of the produce. Yeah, there's two of these guys here. So we're gonna go. Actually, since we're approaching, oh, but I do want this. Okay, so I am here. I need to be facing. I don't even know where the road is. Good gosh. Okay, that's the road, I guess. Okay, so the road is here. Okay, so I can. No, he's on the road. Woo, that was a close one. I wanted to get back on the road to get here so I could unlock this. But how am I supposed to do that? He's just patrolling. Yeah, let me just make sure. Yeah, he's facing. He is exactly where I need to be. And I mean, I guess I could try to hop around. So I did read something about basically not letting them see you. But he's like on patrol. So how am I supposed to keep him from seeing me? Just go back here. You're supposed to stay on the ground. Okay. I need to get here. Oh, see, it turned red. That means someone's too close to me. That means he saw me. I don't like that. It turned red. I don't like that. Again, I'm not a combat girly. I'm a dress up and frolic girly. I need to get back on the road. And am I going in the right direction? I am. Wonderful. And we're off. Wonderful. Oh, I do know that is a fruit that I need. Alright, I think we are safe from peril. Or not. Alright. Guys, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go back here. I was not ready for this much peril this evening. So yeah, if you came to see fighting and combat, I'm not your girl. I like to do my combat in private, so that I can embarrass myself in private. I don't know, New. I was just about to say I might make myself a nice wheat farm. New, you are a trendsetter. Just saying. Okay. Luckily it wasn't too bad, but she's in the bathroom now. She did it to herself. She had it coming. She only had herself to blame. Okay, no judgment here. I'm out of Minx, you're out of wheat now. Bet you had a wheat farm. Abby, are you laughing at me panic and running, or Is there any, I'm gonna go inland. Yeah, let's go inland. Actually, I do need to see how many dues away. Oh, I need 2 more. You know, maybe I should have took my chances because there were 2 dues under that branch, and I need 2 more dues to get the next sketch of an outfit from him. Okay, we're gonna try to find 2 dues. At the top of the hour, I wanted to go to my house. I also wanted to do some styling because I wanted to reset on my ability outfits, but you know, time. I did have to push back streaming hour. Um, so that might just be something I do in a video of just all my ability outfits. But now we're looking for 2 dudes. Can I take big here?
Let's go over our
Just so I can have a better view of things, or where there might be some dudes hiding under a rock or something. There's actually a place here. I think there were some dudes under the branch last time I played, but I didn't have the gigantification ability at the time. And I could not, even my daughter struggled. Like, we could not, not jog it up there, for the life of us, figure out how to, yep, okay, yep, there goes the dudes. So let's, okay, so let's go back up here. And I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get on that. I'm also really bad at jumping. In case, what is this? Oh, okay. I can press down. Got it. Do I just jump? Do I have to be big? Did it tell me how I'm supposed to jump? Am I supposed to plunge? Get ready to jump. Oh, I should have read. Nothing happened. Got it. Okay. Well, now I'm just lost under the leaf. Okay, but now we all know how that thing works. And now I'm stuck in a leaf. Okay. Oh, okay. This is embarrassing. Nikki, you have company over. There we go. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Also, I need this bee. Where'd it go? One of my sketches, I think, needed that bee. Oh, but more than that bee, though. I saw dudes above my head. Okay, let me go down a scotch. I saw dudes. Yeah, I saw them, right? I didn't make that up. Okay, let me go down to this leaf. I know I saw dudes. There they go. Okay, how am I supposed to catch this bee? Do I have to be big? But I can't be big and be a bug catcher at the same time. I don't have time for this. am going to look up how to do that. Like, are there tips and tricks? In the meantime, we're gonna go trade in our things to get some rewards for some things. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry, I was here. I was focused. Okay, let me. Minx ran out of wheat. Also use it when leveling up the companions. I'm laughing at how you want to only privately embarrass yourself. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's my daughter that does that combat for me because I'm just like, nope, not interested. But I definitely don't need you guys thinking less of Lady Danbury because you watched me fight for my life. Yes, Sherry, we're talking wheat. It's my fault though. I did it. We were helping out Lizzie. And I brought up wheat, and now here we are. Welcome back, Flower Loki. Stream is going well. I fought some things. I collected some things. Overall, slightly productive. On the Infinity Nikki front, I always forget how to get up there. Every single time. So yeah, we're gonna go trade in my dues, and then we're gonna go to my house. I didn't really collect resources, gotta say, but it's fine. I did bring it up. You're being quiet, minding your ACNH business. Do you have wheat over there? But it was me. It was me. I did level up a couple of companions when I did the wheat grind the other day. It works. I was ashamed. First time ever running out of wheat in the game. I ran out of wheat. I think we've all been there at some point where we're like, how did I even run out of wheat? Wheat costs like 1 cent. And it takes like 1 second to grow. But I think we've all been there. Because we take it for granted. I think that's why. Ooh, let's see. What do I have left to get? I still don't have all the pieces yet. I have one more piece to get. Cool. And so let's see, what piece am I missing? I also don't know what it does. What piece am I missing? I have the hair, the outfit, the shoes. This is part of the is it like a necklace or something silly like that? Okay, one more piece. So 30 dues to get that piece. Wonderful. Oh, let's see. 2 rewards. Okay. Let's look at all the rewards. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but okay. And then we move into the next outfit. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I ran out of wheat and now I will never run out of wheat. I refuse to let that happen to me again. Yes, ma'am. Wait, is it the wheat you grow or is it just the wheat you decorate with? Or is it both? Tiger Lily, correct me if I misspoke, please. Or anyone else who is an ACNH expert. Okay. Oh, what happened? What did Stormy say? You got any chicken nuggets for having to drive at night since I have astigmatism in both my eyes, near side and the left and front. Yeah, so you should not have been driving out. Absolutely. Nuggets well deserved and earned. Absolutely. But also don't ever do that again. I also understand. I started wearing glasses 2 years ago because I definitely was struggling with driving at night. Just when it would get dark. So just 4 p.m. in daylight savings. And so I totally understand. And I'm glad he understands the sacrifice that you made to go out there. It also doesn't help that my glasses are 11 yet. Well, but see, you don't usually drive after dusk. Yes. Mm-hmm. I do right by him and he does right by me. And that's all we can ask for. But I'm glad you were able to get there and back safely and get food. Guys, thank you for the 34 likes. Let's go. Thank you. Especially on a Friday night. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. They want me to do a quest that I'm not gonna do. I did want to show you guys the house because there is decorating in Infinity Nikki, but like I said, it is actually uh architecture, general contracting. Like it is not just decorating. It is a lot of elements, but I've seen some amazing houses. I might even be able to like kind of randomly go into one and show you guys because you can visit other people's islands. Hopefully I land on, one that's actually done and not a work in progress. Let me just switch my oh, I gotta do that in here. Nope, I gotta actually go in the outfit. Why'd you know? I might not. I wanna try something. Guys, can you tell it's been a while since I've had to do this? Okay, there we go. I don't even know what I just pressed. Alright, but let's go talk to Posey. Alright, let's see. You want to play? Oh, but your PC's. Ooh, yeah, because it takes up a lot of space. So I had it on my phone at one point. I don't think I have enough of anything to level up any of my abilities. Oh, there's something for me to claim. What am I claiming? It's saying I have a reward. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know why that claim button showed up. It's weird. Yeah, I haven't been in the home area for a while. Yes, it is a massive game. I had it on my phone at one point, so like I would use my phone to do my dailies. I don't think anything new has come to my shop since I last been here. I have been collecting and hoarding my astrolites though. Haha. Because I did know I want to buy things. I really wanted to unlock this. The other reason I wanted to overtime, I know it'll take time. I think I can see it in here. I don't even remember. To explore more of Italand, but I think I'm gonna have to fully unlock it, is because on all the maps you get a little catalog. I purchased the catalogs for Italand, and so essentially what these does is as you're going around, as you come across these things, a prompt will come up, and when you take pictures for them, you get the sketch. So in ACNH terms, for example, it'd be like getting the recipe card for it. There's no really DDV equivalent, but essentially it's like unlocking the craft. So you can see with this one, I've only unlocked 8 of 20 out of this one, volume 1, and 3 out of 21 out of volume 2. And it's literally just as you go around, if these things are in your vicinity, the prompt will come up, take a picture of it, and now it's something that I can craft and decorate with. So that's the other reason, the main reason, to be quite honest, that I do want to explore more of its land. Because I want to find the things. By the way, I said earlier that I wouldn't be a completionist because I have more pieces of clothing that I even know what to do with. While I'm on this screen, do you guys see? I own 2,099 pieces of clothing, and that's still not even half. I'm at 49%. That is how much is in this game in terms of clothing. So let's go in here. This is the battle pass that I was speaking of, by the way. If I were to purchase it, I would use the Sterilite. I can buy the Sterilite to unlock it, and then when I complete the 6,000, I would get those 680 Sterilite back. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that or not. I don't think I am. Oh, I forgot to do this. All right, let's do that. Okay, so I don't think I need anything else from Miss Posey. I think I looked at everything a little, but oh, I wanted to see these. I think, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's about like 50,000. I think I can unlock everything in here and still have a little something left. Okay. I'm not going to do the bookcases yet because I have a lot of bookcases, I think. I need to see what they look like. Wait. Okay, I confused myself. I forgot it automatically moves. I do. No, I don't have anything that looks like this. Not really, or anything that looks like these. Don't have anything low like that. So I'm gonna get the tea table. I'm here, guys. I'm here, guys. I promise. And then I like getting the wall decor because at least for the time being, I don't have a lot, as well as the rugs. I haven't even thought about the bedrooms, so they are currently none of my business. Ooh. And so the things that I'm purchasing, by the way, are the sketches, aka the recipes for these things. So it's not like I just bought a bunch of these items and I can keep buying more. This is why after getting one, it says I'm sold out. All I purchased was the sketches. So the ability to craft them. That's it. I'm gonna also go ahead and like my island because if I don't, who will? And other people, as they kind of randomly pop into your island, can also like your island as well. Do I want to do any of the tasks here? Oh, what I was saying, yes, the game is large. I ended up having to delete it from, I'll show you guys my house. From my phone with the latest update because it was taking up way too much space. So on the exterior of my house, I started some decorating. I still need to finish the paint. So it comes in white. Actually, just so you guys can get a sense of what I changed. So this is my house at the moment. Let's go into housing mode. I forgot how to use things. Okay. This is the house that I was working off of. This is, I just need to put it somewhere. Oh, not on me. Good gosh. That's the back of the house. This is what the house looked like. I decided to work off of the template. So this is what the house originally looked like. Just so you guys can get a sense of what I changed and what I did when I showed you. They did give us another template. Oh, actually, no. Let's close. Let me show you what the inside looked like as well. So this was the inside layout. of the original house that we're given. And then you can go up the stairs. And there's another room here. It actually came furnished, but when you're like loading it from this template, it doesn't come furnished. Another room here. Little balcony. That's it, that's all. Alright, just checking the time. Do not save.
Great job! Our home really needed this.
I did nothing, Momo. So now I will show you guys my house. So you can see the exterior changed. I'm in the process of turning it green and wood. I actually haven't checked to see if they've added more colors. I know I want the wood trim, but I'm curious to see if they've added more siding colors. So we'll just go around the side. I started furnishing, I should say. These are where my animals live, the animals that I've started collecting. Large ones here. So I had a horse here before I had a horse in DDB. And little ones here. My little garden that's been waiting for me for I don't know how long for me to come collect the things. I forgot how to collect things.
What a big harvest!
There we go.
Is it edible?
But actually now I'm gonna need these to craft. Oh, wrong size. Can you tell I haven't done this in a while? Why is it not? So there is the ability to... Did that change? Or am I pushing the wrong buttons? I was pushing the wrong buttons.
Spring breeze swept across the land, and before we knew it,
We will get there
the seeds
together.
had settled into their new home.
We will get there together. Thankfully, there are instructions on the screen, and I need more of this one. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, I don't even know how I would begin to explain how this works, but essentially you need certain materials to craft certain pieces of furniture and decor, as well as what you need to unlock different colors, so that you can really start to customize your things. This is where I keep my crafting table. So maybe I jumped, maybe opening it. So these are all the sketches, right, that I have. So the ones that you guys saw me buying, plus some of the other ones that I have. And on the side, you see their recipes, essentially. So if it has a wrench, that means I actually have the things that I need to make it. And it also shows if I have any in storage, all the things. So I have a lot of sketches, but not necessarily all the resources that I need to make them, if that makes sense. These flowers help me get the paint for the customization. So we are going to, I had some that I was making already. Oh, thank you. And now I need to make more, but I don't have any of that flower, so I'll come back. It's fine. Let's go in the house, shall we? I'll see if I have enough paint buckets to at least finish my exterior walls. So this is what I started working on in the house, and I feel like I have a long ways to go, because as you can see, I changed the entire footprint. And that's why I wanted you guys to see what the original house looked like. Definitely made more of an open layout, but I like my kitchens to have walls and separation. I'm still working on the interior paint. I clearly need to flip this side around. This is my kitchen area. All of these I plan on recoloring. Well, most of these. The table I'll probably keep, but the chairs I want to recolor. I did start the cooking feature. That's been an interesting experience. I moved my stairs, which was quite the journey. I need to fix some of my wall alignments. This is my upstairs. This took me forever to figure out how to create this sort of overlook situation, but we got there in the end. I eventually want these banisters to also be wooden. I think I'm going to change my flooring, but all of those are customizations. Thank you, Coco. You've done nothing. Coco, we need to be Nikki friends. Let's see. Let's go in here, and this will be the bedroom. Voila. I got a mannequin, and I put an outfit on it. And then my balcony, wake up in the morning, look over at my garden, look over at my crafting shed, check on my fish, and just overall take in my property. So that is what I've done with the house. The other part that took me what felt like forever to figure out was the roofing. I changed a little bit of the roof line, and it was quite the endeavor. All of this, by the way, so like the walkway leading up to the house, all of that can be customized. So I changed all of that, and everything the light touches can be customized. So I unlocked this entire side. At the time I didn't realize what I was doing, but yes, I did unlock this entire side. The other side is not unlocked. However, the good thing is I can steal all of that foliage though if I want to. So that is very, very helpful. That's where I got a lot of these trees and things from, but also from growing them in my garden. Well, this is my property. Since I don't have a lot on my property, and I definitely have a lot of grinding to do before we can probably ever do a decorating stream. Let's see if we can happen to stumble upon oh, I also don't have my island open. That's why my likes are low. I think I starred some, so let's just go visit someone. Because I would love you guys to see one that is like fully built out. That is kind of obviously where the inspiration came from, Carice, in terms of the foliage. I wanted it to feel regal, but I wasn't also trying to recreate Mayfair. Okay, so I'm on someone else's island. We are officially at someone else's island. We're gonna go ahead and like this. So you see how like this part never changes, the part that leads up to Posey and these areas. But since you get here, it's fair game. So this is somebody else's. So you see how like they turned their walkway into a whole bridge and added water underneath. All of that is stuff that you can add. And that's why I said it is not decorating. You are a general contractor, you are a landscaper, you are an architect, you are a designer, you are a decorator, you are an electrician, you are a painter, a plumber. Every trade you can think of, that is what you are in this game. So here, this leads into, that's what they did with their greenhouse. Some of these are things I didn't even know existed in the game. Some I've unlocked, some I haven't. So you guys saw my greenhouse was sitting on the floor. Meanwhile, they're just floating in the sky with a fireplace. By comparison, I am a peasant. I'm just gonna jump. I don't have time for this. I'm also actually already lost. I think I came in this way. So over here, what do they have going on? So they have some fountains. I saved up so much to finally unlock fountains, and I think I have maybe two. I have one in use, and then one like in my storage, I think. A little gazebo moment. And all of this was not here the last time I visited, by the way. I don't remember any of this. Little tarot reading. This is so pretty. All of the flowers, all of like obviously this pathing, all of this is customization. And then I've never seen this gate door situation before. We're just gonna take a step back. I'm gonna let you guys take this in. And this is gonna be where I leave you guys. I'm not even gonna bother going in the house. I do remember inside the house, so they just added more like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, they did a fantastic job. I thought I was doing something with my staircase. What? This is stunning. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to my island. I don't even know how to leave. That cloud, also a customization, in case anyone was wondering. Guys, thank you for 36 likes on the stream. All right, let me go back to my island because we are at the 2.5 hour mark. So we are going to wind down, wrap this up. I forgot how to leave. No, that's not how I leave. I leave here. And as you can see, like they flattened all, like, so you saw mine still had all the foliage. They picked up all their foliage, got rid of all their foliage, whatever they did with it. So because like I said, all of that is customizable. Ooh, I should go full on my cottage, Mag, with the stable and everything. Ooh, okay, you've given me some things to think on. All right, we are going to stand here. Look at that, it's even nighttime in the game. I'm gonna go through my walkway. I was so proud of this. I'm figuring out how to get the stones down. And this is where we're gonna park it. I was walking too slow. But guys, thank you for an amazing Friday night stream. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the 36 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back in the parlor Monday morning. Thank you for all of the new names in the parlor. Thank you for the subscribing. I hope you stay a while. I hope the parlor meets your expectations. Thank you to all the amazing creators who stopped by. We had Nicole, we had New, we had Naturally Coco, Mr. Left Shark. Again, thank you guys just for being here, hanging out. Also, thank you to all of you in the chat. I am going to be doing a little bit more Nikki on the channel. Sometimes it'll be grinding, sometimes it'll be decorating, sometimes it'll be running for my life. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. But as I'm getting back into Nikki, I definitely want to do that with you guys. You see how Nikki's just like, wrap it up, girl. I'm tired. So yeah, I hope you guys will come along for the ride. Let's go ahead and end that poll. That's first of all. I don't know why it's still going. I'm not gonna look for anyone to raid just because it is on the later side. I have to get myself down for the evening, the family, and all of that. But thank you for spending an amazing Friday night with me. I will see you guys Monday morning. I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. I'll probably see some of you in other chats and streams. On your way out, check your sugar balance and see where you stand. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a final tally up before we wrap up. Thank you, Flower Loki. Thank you, Meg. Monday we will be back in DDV, by the way. But I will let you know when we're alternating between DDV and Nikki, and then maybe one day we're in something else. Who knows? So we are ending the evening. Corgi again comfortably at the top. Corgi has nothing to worry about with Crest and I. New, you in the top five. Ew, you broke 1,000. Congratulations. You bumped Nicole down from her number 4 spot. Ew. And then we have Jas, Flower Loki, Tiger Lily, Dom, and Topher closing out the top 10. There's always a shakeup here in the parlor. Again, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, an amazing rest of your evening, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.